So let's talk about another night game between uh, Father Time, the guy who refused to retire, and uh, and the young boy, the young Kermit the Frog, backyard football 2.0. Backyard football is actually Kyler Murray,
Are you gonna
but
say?
backyard football 2.0 because he is so much better than the way Kyler does it. So yeah, Patrick Mahomes came to your city, and he dominated in your city. It was no contest in my eyes, from 14-3. So yeah, give me your thoughts on that game, bro.
I think the defense they came up short to the game. It happens to the best of us, so I ain't too worried about them. Um, I do feel as though you know that opening play where uh our receiver, punt, freaking what it called, kickoff receiver, he fumbled the ball and Kansas City must he scored in like the first two drives of the game. Uh, that really set the tone for the night. But as I say, boy, I feel like Tom. I've been hearing all the rumblings. I've been hearing all the chatters. Got a lot going on, but I don't know. I don't know if this was the best time, dog. He should have probably just left it, man. I didn't want to see him go out like this. Team don't look too bad, but boy, I don't know, boy. Julio Jones looking like he about to be a classic Julio. Uh, Chris Godwin, he looked like every time he catch a ball, he's get hurt. And there's only so much Mike could do, bro. So I hope Tampa get it together. I mean, Tom Brady, he's still going out there, play a great game, 385 yards. Like, come on, but you can't ask for no better than that. But uh, I think Patty got the better of him, and as I say, Tampa defense come up short. Happens to the best of him. I'm not worried. I just hope Tom them they don't have Tom go out with a lackluster final season. That's all I got for Tampa.
Well, he's a part of that lackluster season now. He
What
is
you
a
mean?
part
He
of
been
it.
playing great.
I mean, if you call that a great performance last night, hey,
What you mean? What
they
ain't
was
good with
down
that
by
385 and three
yeah,
touchdowns?
that's and how much they was down the whole game by a lot. So
What he could do about that?
I mean, hey, he could get a little earlier when it counted when they needed him to score after the returner messed up, and then Kansas City scored in a couple of seconds. What did they come down and do? What did they do?
But what you mean? All he could
No,
do is throw the ball.
what did they do?
I don't know what they do.
All right, they didn't score. That's the point I'm making. They didn't score. So yeah, you know, like you said, it started off rough for Tampa, but that's no excuse, you know, to let it continue to be rough for Tampa. Uh, yeah, so they got the return. He fumbled it, and Mahomes scored in 40 seconds, and then Tom Brady them came on the field and stood up the field for the first two drives, and I don't really blame the defense too much for that game because of field position that the special teams and the offense put them in. So the main blame I put on the offense though is not Tom Brady, by the way, though. It's not Tom Brady.
It can
My
be.
main blame for the offense is the rushing game. You can't have 6 carries for 3 yards in 60 minutes between two running backs. That's
Bro,
unacceptable. Landing for that
they
three
they
rushes for
abandoned
negative
it.
3 yards.
They abandoned it.
Come on, man. I mean, I know you're down, but come on. That's still not acceptable, and yeah, like you said, Mike Evans, he's out there by himself. Julio, the Fulio, he's old, bro. Like, that's why I asked you in the off season. You was like, well, AB wanted a chip, he can't play with Tom. Julio wants a chip, he can't play with Tom. It's not that simple, bro. It's not that simple.
Right?
It's not
You
that
just
simple.
can't be dead, boy. Julio must be dead, boy.
I mean, he just came off another injury, last minute
Pick up
active
a. He
to
wasn't
the
supposed to
game. But
play.
hey,
He's on the couch.
yeah, he's just losing it, bro. He's father time is undefeated, like they say, bro. He's
Yeah,
undefeated.
wait. The
And
quarterback of
Thomas a
that
lot of
team
dink and
defeating it.
dunks too now. Let's be real. Let's not act like Thomas throwing the ball all over the field, bro. He's throwing in a few yards and guys are going, screen
But
passes
he
or
dealing with what he got.
I
Don't
mean,
demand up a
bro.
cannon, bro. Like if he had top
So
tier receivers, if he had Cheetah and Waddleway, we'd
hold
be
on, but
seeing
he has
60
top tier
yard
receivers.
bombs.
His top tier receivers are
That hurt.
there. They
That
played
hurt.
today. They played.
But what you mean Chris
Which mean
Godwin
they
get hurt
hurt.
in the game? Chris Godwin get hurt. As we just say, Julio. He's literally freaking skeleton running out there. I mean, Mike Evans was catching bombs. What else you want? What else you want from the 45-year-old?
I mean, hey, a win. That's what it's all about.
He trying, bro. Help me. What
But
Kevin Hart
anyway,
say? Help me.
the team did not show up when they got punched in the mouth in the first round. That's all I'm saying. They didn't show up. And they was playing from behind the whole time. So shout out to Kansas City, for that bounce back victory. Bounce back dominating victory after they lost to the winless and tied Colts. So yeah. And Edwards Helaire, I gotta give him some credit. He's improved a lot. He has took on the role of stepping up, in the absence of Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs have a more balanced offense, which is kind of scary. Even though they had like a superstar offense last year, like 3 or 4 play drive touchdown, but I think this is also scary as well in a different way. But hopefully, the Ravens can force them to make some mistakes in the playoffs and we take over.
Wow.